And so the next morning, fast forward, I'm going to leave to Chicago. My mom gets a phone call. My mom screams. I'm walking towards the front door. This is like a son to my mom. Like, we were always together growing up. I'm walking out the front door. My mom screams. I walk up. She says, this person has died. There's no way to explain that feeling, especially when you don't know it's coming. Like, there's no words. I sat there and I looked at the wall, and I was like, yo, they got the wrong. Like, this is one of those things where they fucked it. They got this wrong. There's no way. And then, like, double check, Ma. Double check. This was his uncle on the phone, by the way. This wasn't a stranger.
Yeah.
Double check. She repeats it. And then she doesn't say anything. She just looks at me. And I just walk upstairs. My dad tried to grab me, fought him off me. I went up to my bedroom. I'm holding onto a sandwich, and I'm sitting on my bed. And it's just... it's flat. I don't know how else to explain that feeling. It's flat. You're not sad. You're not surprised. You're not feeling.
No emotion.
It's fucking flat. Life stopped in that moment. Next day, 2 days later, my friend that was in Chicago, who's also a very close friend of mine, drove up to Detroit for the funeral. As soon as I saw him, we were alone on his front porch. I walked up to him. He lives 45 minutes away from me. I drove up there to see him as he drove in. As soon as he gave me a hug, I was on my knees, bawling. I couldn't feel anything until that moment. As soon as he gave me that hug, the gates opened and I felt fucking everything. We probably sat on his front porch for 2 hours of me just sobbing, genuinely. And I needed that because I know people that locked that in for years.
Yeah.
And I don't think they realized how important it was for me to get that out, because I wouldn't feel how I feel now if it wasn't for that moment.
Yeah.
You have to let it out. You have to grieve. You have to talk about it. You have to.
And you thought in that moment you couldn't, or you wouldn't, or what was it? Why did you not feel safe enough, or were you in disbelief? Why didn't you give that moment its courtesy when you heard?
Let me ask you a question. When you cut yourself and it's bleeding, you put a Band-Aid on it. Mm-hmm. You don't think about whether it stops bleeding or not. You put a Band-Aid on it. That's it. You never think about it again. Like, you're not in the process. All right, it's
fair enough. It'll heal
until you start seeing blood dripping down your fucking arm. You're like, shit, this isn't healing.
Yeah.
And that's how that came out. I gave him a hug. I thought I was fine. And like, it wasn't like I can't wait to see my friend so I could cry. I gave him a hug and it fucking gushed out of me. And to this day, I'll tell him, like, when we're
that drinking, wound opened
full-fledged.
As soon as you saw your friends, you said, "This is real.
This is it.
This is actually happening. He's dead."
That was my moment of understanding, like acceptance that this is actually happening.
That he's gone.
Yeah. And that was, I went back home that night and I said, either this becomes the best day of my life or the worst day of my life. And I know that sounds horrible to say.
It does.
It's obviously the worst day of my life. But if you don't turn it into the best day of your life.
It's almost transitional, right? So it became...
It's not in vain.
It was the worst,
yeah.
But it became transitional because it changed.
It became the hook that I hung everything
to who
on.
you are today.
Yes. Like, this is happening. I nailed that bitch into the wall, and I said, everything I want to become is
from here on out
on this fucking hook.
From here on out,
I want to be an honest man. I want to be a hard worker. I want to make him proud. I want to be good to my family. I want to be honest. I want to be healthy. It was all on that hook.
And I saw it.
You were there for a lot of it.
And I saw it.
And it wasn't easy.
It wasn't.
Self-discovery is not easy.
100%.
When I tell you that, like, the one thing that I'm glad this happened for was, like, self-assessment. Me and you had this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
How hard it is to really self-assess.
Oh, yeah.
People lie to themselves all the time.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, I'm so good at this game.
100%.
I'm so good at talking to people.
Online.
I'm so good at reading people.
Online. We try to show ourselves
absolutely.
Like, oh, I
know these
this, things. I am that, I'm a yogi.
Yeah.
I am this,
I'm
I
Zen.
am that.
I do yoga. Yo, suck my
Can we say that?
We can swear? We got the green light. I told you I've changed. I haven't changed that much though. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get better,
so to speak.
It's still a work in progress. No, so that's my point. It's like I've learned, and how many times have I told you, yo, this is where I lack. I know I need help here. It's because of that moment. That moment, there's an inevitable truth to that moment, like a moment of clarity.
Yeah,
you can't lie to yourself no more.
No,
you can't say what because I'm doing isn't that bad. It's life is
you are
you in the
facing it.
I'm saying
it is in front of you.
I'm saying
because who you were, what you were doing,
how
you were doing it,
led to this. Led to this.
Dead in front of you.
Death.
In front of you.
Yeah, it's in front of me. You can't run from it. Just face it.
Problem is, I envision everything.
Okay, so here,
and I'm here with you.
My first issue with it, not issue with that. My first awakening, we had done everything together.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah,
we had our parties together. We had our good times. We had our bad times. We had our fights. We had fights with other people. We had everything. We did our first together.
Best friends.
So I thought immediately after, if this is his path, it's going to be mine. I'm going to follow suit.
You saw yourself.
For the year after he passed, I was literally, I've never said this, even to you, I was waiting to die.
So you were still using?
No. But when you go through that, you just assume that if he did it, I would be in the car. Like, yo, someone's going to pull out of anywhere and just hit me right now and I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm dead. I'm at work. I'm going to fight with a customer. Someone's going to kill me. It's inevitable.
The final
if
fantasy.
He died, I'm going to die. There's we've always been so linked. There's no way I don't die.
This is my ending.
It has to be. How can I live without him? There's our lives have been parallel from day one.
You said, how could I live without him?
Oh, I don't want to. It's been 7-8 years. I don't want to live without him. How many times when me and you talk, has there ever been a day I don't bring up his story?
Never.
There's no shot.
Yeah.
Because now, like you say to me all the time, I'm hard. I'm hard on people. Why am I hard on people? Yo, you're not fucking up in front of me. If I love you, you're not fucking up in front of me. I won't do it again to anybody.
Right.
If I got to be an asshole, if I got to be a dick, if I'm not hugging you and cuddling you, I don't give a fuck.
Because the way you show affection also is very different.
Absolutely.
Than what many people are used to.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. I like if you're looking for a hug from me, you're not going to get it.
Not going to get it.
I'm going to push the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
To show you want to do this podcast. How many times did I talk to you about it?
It's been a year and a half.
And how many times did I get hard on you about it?
A year and a half.
Do you not think it was out of love?
Here we are.
Bro, look at this. This is fucking amazing.
Here we are.
Shout out Dina. Shout out Maddie. This is fucking amazing.
Here we are.
But sometimes you need a punch in the fucking throat.
To get it going,
I genuinely wish. If I had one wish in life, fuck money, fuck health. Take my health even. I wish someone punched me in the fucking throat and woke me up a year earlier. But once you say it, the hardest part is saying it. I'm telling you from experience.
The hardest part is saying it, but so that's a very hard part. But the hardest part is the action.
Absolutely.
The action of.
But if you start to work on it, that's the first step. And in any recovery, they say take the first step. He had just started, and you're going to slip. I took the first step 3 times.
Is admitting that you have a problem.
I have a problem. I took that step 3 times. Yo, I'm trying. I slipped up.
Yep. You took
all
a step
let's start back
forward.
Up. Yeah, my bad. All right, let's do it again. All right. It's been a month. My bad. And then at some point, it fucking clicks, and you drive through that motion like a fucking fist through a wall.
By who?
Me. It's got to come from you. There's no one else in the world who can come from.
Who really showed it to you? Who said?
His death. His death. We got 30 seconds.
Said, yo.
Excuse me?
So his death said, yo.
I told you I was either going to make that the worst day of my life or the best day of my life. And I made it both. And we're back.
And we are back.
Here you go.
Thank you so
like
much.
You needed that.
Oh, did you?
We took an intermission for him to tear up. I apologize.
Who needed to tear up?
It was you. I teared up, I'll be honest. But like,
boy, listen.
All right, where we at? This is too much, I'll be honest.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I didn't think it would get this deep.
I didn't fucking either.
I knew it would be heavy.
Yeah, I knew
I
it'd be
didn't
heavy.
think it would be this deep.
I can't discuss it without getting deep. And that's why I told you I was scared to do it. Genuinely.
You did.
I knew
It took you 2 days for you to say, yo.
I didn't sleep for 2 days.
I'm down.
Because I'd never been asked to discuss this publicly. Like,
I don't know that I wanted to ask you to do it. I knew that I wanted to discuss things with you because I like our conversations. Okay. I like how deep they get.
Me too. But can I ask a favor before we finish?
Yeah.
I want us to continue our conversation. But before we finish, I want to talk to people that are friends of people who are going through something or people going through something.
Go off.
So just remind me to do that before we finish.
Go off.
Right now?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. All right. This is not a small amount of people. This is a decent amount of the population that I go through this in the world, not even locally, just in the world. Don't stand by, right? Like, and everyone calls me an asshole. I have an asshole side of me.
Oh.
But it's out of love.
It is.
Because I learned my fucking lesson. I thought it'll be okay. It'll figure itself out. We'll figure it out. I got some news for you. You don't figure it the fuck out.
It doesn't. Not on its own.
Has anything in your life just figured itself out?
Not on its own.
You have to fucking force it to be figured out.
We're not going to get to this on this episode of What They Won't Say, but we will eventually.
Oh, there's a part 2? Stay tuned. There's a part 2. I'm coming back.
We're not getting to me on this episode of What They Won't Say.
No, not you specifically.
But I'm with you
discuss that. Yeah.
on this doesn't go away.
Mental health does not go away.
It does not. It
needs to be
either
discussed.
You want to.
Absolutely. You have to want to. You can't do it for someone else.
Either you want to.
Yes.
Or you stay stagnant.
Absolutely.
Those are the two options.
The danger of staying stagnant, you won't realize until years down the line.
100%.
When you realize that everyone else has flourished and moved on and started working and you ain't shit.
No.
And I say that not as a judgmental you ain't shit.
No.
Is that I realized years ago I wasn't shit.
No.
Wake the fuck up. You did this.
Yeah.
You let this happen. Mm-hmm. Don't play victim. And I played victim for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
God did this.
We all do.
He did this. My life did this. My friends did this. My family did this. I'm going to give you a quick piece of information, a quick piece of advice. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You did this.
Because we're all victims until...
My point.
We're not.
Until you choose that you're not. So now, in my life, I'll never be a victim again.
Yeah.
I don't care if something's not my fault. I'll find a way to make it my fault. I'm not letting other people take responsibility for my life. That's my power.
Yeah.
No one's taking that from me.
But through that same situation, in any heavy situation,
of course,
you go through things, right?
Absolutely.
And parts of you go missing.
Oh, absolutely.
Parts of you go missing, and either you never get them back,
or you fight to get them back,
or you get parts of them back because you, in this case, your best friend was a part of you, and he's gone. You cannot. That's a piece that's gone.
You don't got to remind me. Dark humor. I apologize.
Dark.
Yes.
Where is that?
You're toxic. You're fucking toxic.
Not funny.
Play that again, bro.
Not funny. Dark humor.
You're fucking. All right, where was that leading? Parts of us missing.
There's parts of you missing.
Absolutely.
I can see it.
Absolutely.
People
I used to hide
it,
and now I'm just okay with it.
When he died, what part of you went missing?
All of it. Here's why I say this. I've never felt alone in my life until that moment. When I tell you everything we went through together, everything, there was two feelings. One, disbelief. Two, for the first time in my life, loneliness.
Damn.
Because the person that knew me more than anyone else, day in, day out, every walk back to school, every walk back home from school, every event at school, talent shows, sports, like just whatever there is to name, good, bad, ugly. That was the guy next to me doing it.
Yeah.
Gone. And for the first time, I felt like I was in this whole fucking world by myself. So, like, if you ask what's missing, that's never coming back.
Right.
Like that. It's never. You learn to live with it. I'm not going to try to replace it. I'm not going to try to rebuild it. I appreciate everyone in my life for what they give and what they do. But there is no other person than that.
But there has to have been some parts of you that have been restored.
Absolutely. I think I stopped looking at everyone on a clock. The first few years, like, I would get close to you.
We're on a clock.
I stopped looking at it, though. I don't want to look. I might die tomorrow. Take me. You might die.
Today.
Hopefully not. Tomorrow.
I know.
I used to look at it like a clock. I said, yo, me and Mehdi got close. Why am I getting close to him? He might not be here tomorrow. I really started thinking that in my head. Yo, my family, I love my family. Yo, they're on a clock.
Yeah.
And so the first thing you realize in that moment, everyone's finite. You're coming to 100%. An end. You're coming to an end.
100%.
So like now, whatever happens, I hope I hope no one passes.
Yeah.
I hope my friendships don't end.
Wish for the best.
It's going to.
Yeah.
That woke me the fuck up. And there's like an innocence that event took from me that no matter what you try, can never give back.
No.
And that's why, like, if you ask me right now, like, when it comes to women and children, I'll protect them with my life. Yeah. Genuinely. Why? There's an innocence. There's an innocence in that I genuinely believe in protecting. When you see a kid calling out for Santa Claus, asking for presents, protect that innocence. Oh, yeah. Because when life takes it away, they're not coming back. Bro. Yeah. There's no shot. Right. So I'll never have that back. Yeah. That's it. Life started for me that moment.
100%. Move on. 100%. 100%. So you today have come to terms.
As best as I can, yeah.
You're settled.
Yeah. I'm in the stage of making him proud now. It's less grievance. It's less working past it. It's less, let me make us a legacy.
This is not a question I had written down or had planned. But would you like today to have that conversation with not me, not the public, not people, his family? Would you like today? That is heavy. That is a loaded question because I don't know. You don't know what may come from that conversation, but would you today have that conversation with his family?
I don't know. And I say that not in a selfish way. I say that in the most unselfish way possible. In the sense that if it could help them 1%, I would love to have it. Yeah. I would love to have it. Whatever. If they wanted 3 days of us talking, 72 hours straight, I'll have it with them. If they can get 1% out of it.
Settle.
If it's not going to do anything for them, even if it helps me, then I don't want to. If it can make them feel 1% better, I'll do whatever. If it does nothing for them, then I'll shut the fuck up, bury that in my heart, and carry that as my burden to my best friend. No matter what I want to say to them. No matter that I want to tell them every story we ever had that they don't know. I'll shut the fuck up and carry that burden for my best friend.
Heavy as the head.
That wears a crown. My head's heavy as fuck, bro.
I know that's right. Listen. To lighten up the mood a little bit, we got some rapid fire questions for you.
Rapid
Mr.
fire.
Ramsey.
Hit like the do you have that?
I don't think I have
We're
that.
fucking noobs here. I'll do it for you.
How about this?
Turn that off. No, turn that. That's a murder mystery. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
Horrendous.
That's what it sounds like.
Ramsey.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh.
Rapid fire. Let's go.
What is your favorite quote to live by?
Fuck. All right, I got a few.
Just give me one.
I don't have one. I'll be honest. So I'll shut the fuck up.
I want one.
I don't follow rules. So here's what we're gonna do.
This is my show.
I don't give a fuck.
What they won't say is by.
What they won't say is what they're not gonna say. What they're not gonna say is I got 3 of them.
Do I mute your mic?
Mute me. I dare you. You ain't gonna have a show. You need the content. 1. This is gonna get serious, bro.
All right, give me it.
Exposure equals expansion. You need to be exposed to things to grow.
Right.
And as long as you're stuck in this fucking bubble, you'll never grow. 2, live and let live. None of your fucking business. Stop caring what the motherfucker's driving, what he's eating, who he's fucking, what money he's making. Be happy for them. Who cares? Who cares?
Jealousy's a bitch.
It is. Do you give a fuck? Right now, if I won the fucking Mega Millions, right now I'm a billionaire. I'm still a person.
How much am I getting out of it?
I'm out. You're getting a new camera, and definitely the that's what you're getting.
You're gonna give me a
sound effect.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I feel like that's decent.
Okay, fair enough. Favorite pastime.
All right, and last one.
A favorite pastime. All right, give me your third one.
Scarcity dictates value.
Scarcity
dictates value. If you're everywhere, no one gives a fuck.
Zero.
Respect yourself.
I
Chill
got you
for a little bit.
I feel you.
All right, go ahead. I'm not. Those are my three. They're trademarked, by the way.
So I did say your favorite quote to live by. We got three.
Yep.
Your favorite pastime.
Favorite pastime.
Besides working, because I know that's what you do.
It is.
All day.
I'd say Call of Duty or working out.
I tune
Or
in
drinking.
to Twitch sometimes.
Shout out Twitch.
I know.
Follow me on Twitch, Abu Shakalaka, by the way. I needed the plug, my bad.
Favorite food?
Pasta.
Really?
Rigatoni white sauce pasta. Oh, yeah. I'll make it from scratch, too. I'll change your life.
If you could be in any other place besides here right now, obviously.
Damn.
Where would you be?
Is that me, or is it just like a crazy question?
I know my
If
place.
you could be anywhere right now except for right here, where would you be?
Besides Michigan?
No, besides right here, motherfucker.
I'd be right here.
I don't think I'd want to be anywhere else. Like, it's not because of you. It's more so because of Dino. But like realistically,
Oh, really?
Dino's the director, by the way.
Say it with your whole chest.
Genuinely, like I love my life. Like I love what I've worked to fix, what I've worked to get to. I'd want to be right fucking here.
Okay.
Genuinely.
Fair enough.
All right, go ahead.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Not here.
You and me both. You
I don't know.
and me both.
Wherever life takes me, man. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Plans wise, where do you see yourself in
I
5
don't
years?
know.
Married, children. I see you married.
I definitely see
Children.
myself married. I definitely see myself either with kids or ready to have kids. I need some time with my wife to just like party, drink, travel the world.
Do it big.
I'm not just like starting a family. I need to have the bad.
Okay. You're pushing.
Chill. I'm over 30, bro. That's all I need is a few seconds.
I know that's right.
How old are you, motherfucker?
Listen, this
42.
This episode is not about
You're
me. It's
42.
about you. We're gonna mute your mic. I'm not 42.
All right, where do you see yourself 5
Tell the
years?
truth.
You asked me.
Well, this episode
He's
is not
not
about
42.
me. This is about you.
It's about us.
However,
It's about us.
However, thank you so much for being here.
That's what I'm here for.
I appreciate it.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Yo, this was crazy. Don't come on this show because this is going to fuck you up. I'll be honest.
We are done.
This is some Oprah shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Oprah would be
Thank you
embarrassed.
for having me. I might make an appearance or two in the next few.
I think you should.
I will.
I appreciate you being here.
What else?
A bunch.
Thank you for everyone tuning in.
Be sure
To like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section below.
Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment what you'd like to hear on future episodes. My name is Mahdi.
This is what they won't fucking say, by the way.
I know that's right.
Let's go.